I'm Dave, you're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. If you've never heard of chili crisp, you've been missing out.
It's amazing, get with the program.
It's so crunchy and spicy, and it's full of so many delicious flavors, garlic and onion, and it's the perfect addition. It's the perfect condiment to so many different things. So I'm gonna show you how to make chili crisp today. I'm gonna show you how to make chili crisp today. I'm gonna show you how to make chili crisp today. I'm gonna show you how to make chili crisp today. I almost didn't make this video just because of the way I say crisp. I don't know, it's just one of those words. It's so hard for me to say, chili crisp. So anyway, I'm gonna show you how to make it. So let's go. So one of the first things we're gonna wanna do, and this one is important, we're gonna wanna get our oil to the proper temperature. I've got a half and half blend here of avocado oil and vegetable oil, just two very super neutral oils. You're going to need to use a neutral oil because you want the flavors to infuse into the oil, not the other way around. You could use canola, you could use peanut oil. Peanut oil is another popular one. You could use straight vegetable oil. I just like a nice little blend. I just like a nice little blend. So we're gonna slowly take this up to temperature. We're gonna wanna get this to right around 300 degrees. That's gonna be the sweet spot because we don't wanna overcook. We certainly do not wanna burn or overcook our shallots or our garlic. So speaking of those, while this is heating up to the perfect 300 degrees, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our garlic and our shallots all sliced up. Now look, I've seen people use the mandolins, you know, those little things that are just waiting to take your fingertips off, or if you hold it this way, they're waiting to take your knuckles off. I don't know. You could use one if you're more comfortable doing that. I'm just more comfortable honing my knife skills and just doing the best I can to get them as thin as I can, or take the garlic and chop it up real fine. So anyway, this is how I do it. So the best way to do this is while this is heating up, just get everything together that you're gonna need. You're going to need a nice heat resistant bowl because we're gonna be pouring this hot oil into this bowl. You could use glass, you could use stainless steel if you wanted to. Certainly don't use any kind of plastic, anything like that, obviously. You could use something ceramic, anything that's gonna hold up to the heat. Get your stuff all together, that way when this is ready, boom, 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 everything's done. So now that we've got our oil to our just perfect 300 degrees, a tiny bit over, I'm just gonna lower the heat a tiny bit. We're gonna go in with our sliced shallots. And I wanna give these just move them around. They have a lot of moisture, so you don't want them to stick together. And like I said, you're gonna wanna regulate your heat. You don't wanna just blast these things and burn them real quick. You just want to let them take that time. Let them take that time to get nice and crispy, but not overdone. I like to do my shallots and my garlic separate. You could try to get away with doing them at the same time if you wanted to, but I don't know. I like to do them separate. And at this temperature, this is going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to give this 5-7 minutes, and I'm just going to keep an eye on it, keep it moving around. Just get them nice and crisp. So after about 5 minutes, this is what you want. Nice, crispy, golden brown. I'm gonna kill the heat. We're just gonna put these onto a paper towel. Just like that. We're gonna let these crisp up nice over there.
What's next?
We're gonna go in with our garlic. Now I should mention you could use onions for this, but you really don't want to do that. The onions have just a different kind of flavor profile. The shallots are a little bit more neutral, but they still have a nice flavor to them. So don't try to just sub out onions instead of shallots. Just use the shallots. Like I said before, we're gonna get this to a perfect temperature, and we're just gonna let this slowly get to a nice golden brown.
5 minutes later.
Garlic's looking good. We're gonna give this 1 more minute. There we go. Our garlic's looking nice. It's got a nice golden brown. We're gonna shut our heat off. We're gonna Get our garlic out of here, same thing, right onto our paper towel. Let it dry off, let that oil get off there. We're gonna do our best to get everything we can out of this oil. You could use a spoon for this, but I would highly suggest you go ahead and get one of these spiders. They sell them on Amazon. There's a link below in the description that has all of the ingredients, the recipe, everything you're gonna need, all your how-tos, but it also has a link to my Amazon store. So go down there and check that out. The spider, I'm absolutely positive is down there. Get yourself one. Very versatile. Yeah, I use it for a lot. That looks good. I'm gonna go on and get this out of the way. Might as well put this on something. That's our very hot oil. Now, in our glass bowl, we're gonna put our chili flakes or crushed red pepper. It's basically the same thing. You can develop this the way you want. This is just a basic recipe. If you want to get a different kind of pepper and you want to do that, you can go ahead. You can add paprika. You can add, there's a number of different things you could add, but this is the basics. So start with this. Salt and pepper, putting that in there, and our toasted sesame seeds. Now here comes the sizzle. Take our hot oil. I'm just gonna pour it right in there. I'm gonna give this a stir. Whew, it smells so good already. Because of that heat, it's gonna just pull all those flavors right out of those crushed red. And it's just going to infuse it right into that oil. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna give it a little bit of umami, so we're gonna hit it with some soy sauce. And a little sesame seed oil. Look at this already. Deep red. We're gonna go back in with our shallots and our garlic. Bit of a mess here. I'm gonna stir these back in. Oh yeah. Look at this deep, rich red color. Look at that. It's got all the flavor of the chili oil in there, and you get the crisp from the shallots. So you can use this on so many things. You can put it over eggs, you can put it on chicken, you can put it over noodles, which is what I'm gonna do. So I got some Thai noodles. Where'd they go? I got these Thai rice noodles, and I know chili crisp, it's Chinese. I like the Thai noodles. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get some of these cooked off. I'm gonna just show you how I'm just gonna toss this chili oil in there. Whatever's left, I have this old salsa jar that I'm going to repurpose. So I'm gonna put the rest of this in here. I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna put it in my fridge, and it's probably gonna stay in there. I don't know, it'll be good for at least a month. So yeah, let me get these noodles cooked off, and then yeah, we're gonna taste this. Now we're gonna turn these ordinary rice noodles into something absolutely amazing. We're gonna take our chili crisp. Oh boy, just so you could smell it. It's just the smell and the flavors are just, oh my goodness. Now we're not gonna go too crazy because it is hot. I'm gonna get some oil on there. Oh yeah. We're just gonna give this a quick little toss around. I just wanna get this a little bit coated because I really just wanna taste it. Oh yeah. Now, of course, the longer you let this sit, the longer it's going to infuse the flavors into the oil. But you know what? I'm an impatient guy. I just want to taste it. Let's check it out. I have a lot of other filming to do today, so it is imperative that I don't get this oil on my jacket.
That was amazing.
Woo! Those flavors are wild. I mean, everything is in there. First of all, heat, 100%. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the sweetness from the sugar is in there. The flavors from the toasted sesame oil, the toasted sesame seeds. I mean, we got the soy sauce is in there. I mean, it is amazing. You take this, you put it over some noodles or even some rice, throw some chicken on top. You just made the perfect easy meal. Shrimp, forget about it, would also be great. Vegetarian, throw something else on there. I don't know, throw whatever you want, whatever you like. Add this to anything. Eggs, you could put this on a sandwich. Whew. I'm telling you, there's 1,000 uses for chili crisp. I appreciate very much you watching all the way to the end. Please make this. Please like this video so it gets out to more people. Do me a huge favor. Hit subscribe too. Throw me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. I want to hear everything. There's another video up here that YouTube wants you to check out, so get ready to check that out. Like, subscribe, comment, and once you're done doing all that, go cook something.